potion until the end of time. So last time we just left Vanguard. We made it a hell of a long ass cutscene to get off of Vanguard. We ended up at Elicor, got our ass handed to us by the Eriglyph Inquisitor. And before we left, we were rescued by a hot chick known as Nell Zephyr. So, which brings us to our episode 6, Nell's mission. So, basically, she's told us that we have to escape Eriglyph's trenches by basically going through this aqueduct, which is a sewer system, and if you look at it, it's basically an underground cave. Don't think we're not gonna complete this map, because we are. So we're trying to get as much as we can going here for one time. We will complete it, don't get me wrong about that. Oh man, like all these mini glaciers here. And there, hey, look at that, a water flow. Alright, so we're probably going to start this mission off by basically grinding. I've decided to make this episode long because we have to learn about Nell's mission, because that's the name of the episode. Gotta let that fury build up right there. We got ourselves a fish. We got a 10-hit trophy. Alright, let's start us off. Wow, just imagine going through an aqueduct system this big. Oh look, where is this taking us? Oh, look at this, it's a giant dummy. Let's cut that gummy in half, yo. And as you guys can tell, unlike in Integrity and Faithlessness, the meter on our side screen, it easily builds up faster. I wish they had added specials back in the original game for this in PS2, but they didn't, and they basically let us just fight like this. But there's a lot of different special maneuvers other than this than what we have. Our first moves happen to be Blade of Fury and Aerial, and I believe Cliff has Hammer of Might. There we go.
Let him walk here.
Well, like I said, this is a grinding episode and filler, so we're gonna do that. Oh yeah, we get triple the experience. It's good. We can level up. Yep, 15 experience points. And I believe there's a soldier here.
Here we go, guys. Get
Spear of Might. Alright, we can add that to Cliff. Alright, as soon as we get through majority of this cave. Ah, see, that's what happens. You gotta be careful on this thing. Alright. Back. We'll add the Spear of Might. I knew there was treasure here. Yeah, got some blueberries, motherfucker. We got some blueberries for sale. Oh! I forgot about that. Sorry, guys. It's just fun when you do that. Oh, look, a save point. Always take the chance to get up into a save point. For all you gamers out there, always take your chances for a save point. Never know when you're gonna get fucked and you have to redo an episode or redo a show. What the? Another big hassle to deal with. It's probably ruled these aqueducts for ages. What the? It's a Leviathan! Holy shit! Well, before we get killed, I don't think we're strong enough to take this guy, but that's just my honest opinion. This is why we need the grind, guys. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna get some decent experience from this. Just letting everybody know, I know I'm gonna get fucked right here. This is the only fresh sage I have. I'd rather have it used on a white mage. There you go. He somehow pulled that off. I'm surprised such a creature would make its lair here. Based on the distance we've traveled, we must be nearing the exit. That's a huge, scary-ass creature to make its home. So guys, I want to show you something. If you're playing this game for the first time, you gotta walk very slow, because that will happen to you. So... Right. So what you want to do... Wait. Yeah, what you want to do is hold circle and just walk. I believe there's some treasure here too. Somebody who is probably on here just now just laughed at me going like, you fell into the ice again. I guess Nell wasn't wrong about you falling into the river and frozen to death. Well, come on. When I first played this, when I did my first playthrough for this game when I was in high school, guys, it was, I fell for it many times until I figured, okay, hit circle, it's done.
Come on out.
Nice to see the sun. I was down in that muck so long I thought I was gonna mildew.
You probably did, dude.
About what you were saying. Talking about technology. What exactly do you want us to do? I'll explain, but remember, refusal isn't an option. I don't know about that. There's always the chance to do what you ask. I told you that the dungeons are required to technology. What does that entail? Look, this was going to be a problem. You should have asked me before you accepted my conditions. By agreeing to cooperate, even just to get out of the dungeon, you're bonded to me. Those were the conditions of your release, and I expect you to uphold them. Or are you planning on breaking your word?
Look, you didn't even give us a real choice. You can live or you can die. That's called coercion.
So you won't court.
When did I say that? What do you say? Let's help her out.
What are you talking about? What about the UP3?
This is hardly the time or the place.
Where they be? Still. Excuse me. Can we save this? We're not exactly safe here. Of course, if we want to head back to the dungeon, be my guest.
No thanks.
All right, then be quiet and follow. I'll tell you everything when we get out of town. Good. My people have a wagon waiting for us outside town. The exit is to the east. Let's go.
Alright, so we're in this town right now. You can see Ep6's castle really good from here. That's where the king lives. You can see it from there, can you? Oh my god, I think I just pulled a Poppy voice. Alright guys, I think we should definitely take a look around. This is Eriglyph, the royal city of Eriglyph. Pretty kind of medieval, don't you guys think? Anyway, because Cliff fainted on us, let's restore him real quick. Ooh, 154. Man, I hate that with games, you know? It's like you start off with any kind of level game and they just randomly just decide how much experience points you're gonna have and how much money you're gonna gain out of it. So that's something that I just really like get annoying about. I mean, annoyed about. Maybe I can sell something. I don't know. I probably gonna need a lot more fresh sage than what I have. And that's what I'm trying to say. Oh, I think we found an outfitter. Alright. I'll save that for later. This is why we need those scale bunnies, guys. Man, look at that. It increases movement rate and it's a 9,000 money. It's something that we would need, you know? We're gonna keep that tome. Stops enemy movement for a short time. Oh. This is... Well, we can sell this. Alright. There you go. At least we have 2. There's other ways to make money in this game, guys, so just letting y'all know that.
Sorry I'm late. Lady now! Our preparations are complete. We can leave immediately. Nice work, Tony. I'm just glad you're safe. Lady now! Yes, Farlene. Their engineers were greeting as we thought. So we were right.
And then we'll be able to complete it!
That's right. But we don't have time to kick back and chat. Our pursuers are right behind us. If the Dragon Brigade shows up, we'll be in serious trouble. Yes, ma'am! Get in the wagon. We leave immediately.
Hey, you gonna introduce me to these fine young ladies?
This is Tiny, and the driver's Farlene. They serve directly under me, my ears and eyes in Eriglid. They're the...
Lucky for us. All women, huh? Not that I'm complaining.
Aquaria is ruled by the Holy Mother of the Church of Apris. We employ many more women than Eriglid.
See, this is what we call sexism to the max.
The Church of Apris?
Yes, the Church of the Sun God Apris. The Holy Mother leads the church, and is also Queen of Aquaria.
By the way, I'll go over why it's kind of sexist, but so nobody gets offended, okay? So continue.
Theocracy. I got you. What you're saying is your country's packed with temple maidens. Now I have to see this place.
Sexist comment.
Now, I appreciate it if you'd answer my question now. Right. But before that, might I ask one thing?
What?
Are you two really engineers from Cretan?
Well,
Hey, you still don't believe us?
It's not that. It's just the fact that you possess special technology and knowledge is clear to me. So yes, it does seem likely that you are who you say. Still, something doesn't fit. The way you respond to danger and your fighting ability indicate that you are not telling me everything. And you are certainly not average engineers. So you see, I believe my doubts are well-founded.
well,
Okay, you got a point. But it seems to me you're just gonna have to take our word. We got nothing to gain by lying to you anyway. Wait, you don't think we're Aeroglyph spies, do you? Oh, please.
Yes, I see what you mean.
But you still don't trust us.
No, I trust you. In any case, I was ordered by Her Majesty to bring you to Aquaria. I must fulfill my duty.
well then, now, please answer my first question.
Yes, since you're unfamiliar with this region, I'll fill you in on the details while explaining our current situation.
Please.
Tie name. The map. Yes, ma'am. This is Aeroglyph, the town we just left. Everything to the west of this line is the nation of Aeroglyph, a military superpower. Eastwards of the border is our country, Aquaria. You follow? As I mentioned earlier, Aquaria and Aeroglyph are at war. Aeroglyph is a militaristic nation that reveres power above all else. Aquaria is a peaceful nation that worships the Church of Ep6. Aquaria and Aeroglyph maintained friendly relations until several years ago. But one day, they invaded our territory without warning.
It seems they've been planning their invasion for some time. Aeroglyph's a frigid land ringed by mountains. Food production has never been easy here, especially in winter. We believe they were after our land, fertile with the blessing of Ep6.
A war of aggression, huh?
Correct. There was no diplomacy, only outright military aggression. We resisted, but we were outmatched. Somehow we managed to hold them back, but the border town of Arius was laid to waste. Still, the war has not been completely one-sided. We may be lacking in military power, but we do have runology.
Runology?
A secret art handed down by the followers of Ep6. We inscribe special runes into our flesh that enable us to invoke normally impossible phenomena. Thus the name runology.
So that's how you broke the prison bars.
Correct.
Special runes. Tattoos. I can't feel the sense of this before.
Hey, isn't that like symbology?
Symbology. Right, that's what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
Symbology?
Never mind that. Just continue.
But what's stopping you from using runology to keep Aeroglyph back?
There are only a few of us that can use runology. Far too few to help us stand up to Aeroglyph. That's why we decided to develop a weapon that makes use of runology. It's a man-made weapon that uses the special energy evoked by runology as a power source. The engineers have named that energy Channeled Force.
Channeled Force?
Correct. It's similar to lightning, but there are still a number of problems preventing us from completing the weapon.
A power similar to lightning?
Just when our research ground to a halt, Tynaeve and Farlene told me about you two. They also brought back a fragment of that thing that fell into Aeroglyph. There was a great interest to our researchers. They said the fragment was of a material they could not identify, and that we should enlist your aid in our weapons development. And that's where I came in.
So you're asking us to help develop a weapon that uses channeled force?
Yes, that is correct.
Hey, I bet we could use their power to make us a communicator.
Yeah, a radio wave device, maybe. I don't really know much about this channeled force, but my guess is it's electricity. And if we can make that, we're home free. But, Nell, I can't do it. We can't help you.
Didn't I say refusal wasn't an option?
Oh,
You're talking about a weapon that will kill many people. I don't want to have any part of that. Plus, we don't have any time to spare.
I understand your situation. You need to hurry to save your father, correct?
Yes,
You admit this is a personal problem, not one that concerns us.
true, but
Our country is in a state of war. Both the people of Aquaria and Eriglyph are dying, energy weapon or no. A quick end to this war will reduce the number of lives lost. That is why we need to complete our new weapon as soon as possible.
This is starting to remind me of my old Earth history lessons.
even so, that's not a good enough reason for me to build a weapon.
So you're going back on your word?
That's coercion.
Call it what you will. I already told you back at the prison I could not let you live if you refused to cooperate. I don't have anything against you two, but my duty comes first. And I don't need to remind you that you can't help your father if you're dead.
Now wait a second.
What do you think Eriglyph would do if we abandoned you here?
We wouldn't help them either.
I wonder if you'd sing the same song after their Inquisitioner had his fun with you.
I would. I've already had a taste of it, believe me.
Confident, aren't you?
Hey, don't get all bent out of shape. And you, chill out.
But
No buts, kid. Nothing good comes of acting hastily.
We have no other choice. Frankly, the war with Eriglyph will escalate unless something is done soon. If we could only complete the new weapon, the situation would shift in our favor. If that means we must force uncooperative people into submission, then so be it.
is that a teaching of Avarice?
Of course not. The sun god Apris and our queen would never wish such things. Yet if we do not act, they will find themselves lacking for followers. Would you rather we submit to their swords like lambs to a slaughter?
That's not what I mean.
But that is what you are saying.
You're just twisting my...
Oh
Huh? What is it, Pauline?
no! We have company! I think it's the Dragon Brigade!
They caught up with us? Damn, we were so close to Kursaw, too.
What are you gonna do? Fight?
Lady Nell,
What is it, Tiny?
it would be best for you to slip off and find shelter in the rocks. We'll lure them away.
That's too risky.
Don't worry.
We'll be fine! We've lost their kind before!
Tiny, Marlene, I'm counting on you. Okay, you two, let's go.
This is insane. You're just gonna let them go on?
You are too valuable for us to lose. We'll be fine. Fewer people means more speed. We'll outrun them. So please, go.
No time for chit-chat. Let's move.
But...
Fate, please, look after Lady Nell.
You be careful yourself.
Don't worry about us! May the grace of Axis be with you!
May the grace of Apris be with you.
It's raining outside, wow. And it's snowing over here. Holy shit, some dragons, yo!
It shows how important you want to be.
That's the Dragon Brigade?
Correct. They're one of Eriglif's 3 military branches. Knights from powerful air transit. Not to be trifled. Time to go. While Timer distracts them, we can go through Pulsar and enter Aquaria territory.
Wait a moment. I haven't agreed to cooperate with you yet. We can't leave them here. There's no way they'll be able to escape with those dragon knights chasing them.
Yes. There's an extremely good chance that they'll be caught. But there's nothing they can do about it.
What?
They knew the dangers of the initial release. If I became a burden to the mission, they would leave me behind in the same way.
Mission? Mission? What's the matter with you?
Hey, Fate, shut up!
But...
I'll leave whether or not we cooperate up to you. Save the debate for later. We gotta get somewhere safer. Be safer once we reach Aquaria, right?
Yes, I can guarantee that.
There you are. So let's go there, and then we can decide what's what. Makes sense to you?
Yeah, but still...
You want Tyname and Marlene's sacrifice to go to waste? Whatever their objective might be, they're risking their lives to save us.
Right.
Let's go.
Alright, so basically, what I meant by the sexist thing about what their kingdom was going through at this point of this Let's Play. The reason why I said that is because, not to sound sexist in any right way of my own, I mean, I believe everybody should be equal. Depending if they're male or female, you know, or even transgender, I think everybody should be equal. I mean, you're a human being. There's no reason to treat you anything less, you know? But the reason why I said that, how Eriglyph is typically male, where Aquaria is typically female, it's... I swear I can go over a whole video about it, but it kind of reminds me of our current situation in the United States right now, because, yeah, you know, there's a lot of feminism going on. There's also a lot of male superiority or female superiority. I mean, there's so much gender issue going on in our society today that's like, what the hell? And where I stand, like I said, is basically I believe everyone should be equal. Doesn't matter what gender you are. So if you're if you took offense to what I said about how it's kind of sexist about it, is I think I believe females could rule their own land, their own country. You know, I think we'd be better off of a female president sometimes. But right now, as far as I can say is, if you all were the ones voting for Hillary, I'm sorry to tell you this, Hillary's the worst female you want to have in office. I mean, if you're gonna have someone who's female and going to be president, I'd pick Oprah way before I would pick Hillary. That's for damn sure. And I know a lot of people who would also say Oprah's probably a bad choice too. But what I'm saying is, we gotta be careful of who we choose in our leaders. And on top of that, it shouldn't matter if they're male or female. And really, in this current situation, which I was watching South Park, it was like, I think a lot of people can really catch on to what I'm saying is, it's like, when they talked about it in South Park, it was basically our society has been set between males and females against each other, and it shouldn't be like that, you know. But then again, there's so much division in other reasons in our country and in our life, you know. That's what I'm trying to get at, you know. It's the division of sexes. That's why it's kind of sexism. I'm not using that. I'm not saying that to piss off people. I'm just saying that's the current situation. Is that if we look at sexism in a way and how sexism works in this game, it's basically you have separated the two genders, where the male is dominantly Eriglyph and the female is Aquaria, you know? That's basically the dominant profile, or the dominant sociological profile. I'll probably do this in another video and explaining it more, but basically it's just, to me, it's like this is sexual and gender separation and segregation in a way. That's what I'm trying to get to. But just letting you know, in Aquaria there is males there too, and in Eriglyph, as you all saw, there are females too. Remember, we're gonna probably see a lot more females in this, and we're gonna see a lot more male.
Looks like it even out.
The only reason why I said it was sexist was because of the fact that they're separated. They're separating the two genders between the two countries. But it makes sense too. It does, because for one, Aquaria is supposed to be female. Fuck. Where Aquaria is more female and Eriglyph is male. That's basically why I say it makes sense, but at the same time it's also sexist to where you're separating the two genders. Other than that, oh, we got Blazing Sword. That actually helps a lot more. Anyway, so not to go off anymore on this topic, we'll finish it in another video. But that's how I feel with this storyline. But meanwhile, we need to get the fuck to Corsa, because quite honestly, the Dragon Brigade's on our ass. Tanyave and Farlene, as beautiful as they are, did a beautiful thing in sacrificing their own lives. Those are two heroes right there. Oh, $400. That's great. Anyway, let's get going. I'm pretty sure my character is at a low level. We don't want to face that wasp. And we're going to go into the next story right now. Cutscene. And probably going to level up after. And then we'll probably end the episode there. That's how we're going to do it. But I need to level up these guys.
What's wrong?
My head.
Are you sure you're all right?
I just felt dizzy there for a minute.
We'll be in Curlsall soon. Can you make it that far? Why don't you have him carry you?
I'm fine. I'm not a baby, jeez.
Very well.
Isn't she sexy as hell? What's going on, Cliff? Alright.
This is Curlside. If we can get through this town, we'll be in Aquarium. Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Don't overexert yourself. Remember, you're not as strong as me.
Now even you're treating me like a baby. I said I'm fine.
Yeah, well, I'm saying you don't look fine at all.
I prefer to just leave this town now, but that won't be possible with Bates in this condition. Let's stay here tonight.
What about those guys chasing us?
We'll be okay if Tynape and Farlene succeed in leading them on. And in any case, we have nothing to gain by forcing a silly person to march.
True enough.
And we're in luck. There's an inn right over there in that building with the wagons. Let's go.
Also, wait, never mind.
I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
I'm just going to check things out. I'll be right back.
All right, but are you sure you should leave us alone? Aren't you afraid we'll just run away?
No, you won't run out on me. I trust you, remember?
Don't say that. Now we can't run away.
Ha! I agree.
I don't mind you walking away. Just don't leave the town. And don't do anything conspicuous. We're still in Aryglyph territory. There's no telling where the enemy is hiding.
Gotcha.
All right.
Later then.
What are you gonna do?
Don't worry about me. What are you gonna do?
I'm conspicuous just walking around. Oh, it's gonna be pretty boring. Yes, I'll just have to wait right here.
I think I'll take a walk. I'm sure it'll do me good.
All right, but be careful. Like she said, we're still in enemy territory.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, so basically when I started doing the grinding to get these guys stronger, I'm probably gonna do that before we close the episode, and most likely I'm gonna do that before we close the episode, and then I'm gonna do a little bit off camera, so we're gonna try to get all the cutscenes we can here. So don't worry too much, guys. There was once a rich vein of ore in the Bay Coral mine beyond the Cursor Caverns to the north, but they're overmined, and now the yield keeps falling each year. I'm not saying there aren't other veins of ore in the Cursor Caverns, but the Bay Coral mine, but compared to the Bay Coral mine, once rich vein that helped fill our kingdom's coffers, that yield is nothing to speak of. They say a band of 3 vicious criminals have fled to Corsa. From what I've heard from the soldiers thus far, the band is made up of a beast-like giant, of a man dressed in unusually tight clothing, and a slow-eyed hag, and a boy who wields a powerful rune force unlike anything seen before in our world. What? Oh, look at this, children. Stop it! Leave me alone! I really hate you! How dare you? How do you like them apples, Sir Shelby, conqueror of all? Ha ha! Conquers all. Well now, you don't look like you're from these parts, young man. Are you a soldier, perhaps? Maybe. Maybe not. Well, have a report about Aquarian spies slipping into town. Until we know more, no one may enter or leave. Those are my orders. If you want to pass through here, you have to try again later. Okay. I don't want to argue with that. Wait, is there something here, Max? Oh, treasure! And there's more treasure there! To the south of our town lies the Coruscant training facility, where the Black Brigade soldiers have been stationed. It was there that long ago fanatics of the Church of Aprius were put to death. They were unrepentant even to the end. Perhaps that is why the restless spirits of those heretics will yet haunt that place. Gee. Here's the treasure. Yay! More white berries. Ah, I love me some berries. The road ahead leads to the border with our enemy, the sacred kingdom of Aquaria. It's very dangerous in these parts. I'd stay away if I were you. Halt! Axes is strictly forbidden. I'm sure the allure of the Storm Brigade is undeniably strong for a youth such as you. But you have to be satisfied with the view from out here. The Storm Brigade, one of the three famed forces of Eriglyph, is stationed here at this mansion. Wow, nonchalant, huh? Is that treasure? Oh no, that's a well. Oh, more soldiers. This is the mansion of Count Waltor, commander of the Storm Brigade, one of the Eriglyph's three main forces. Due to the current state of the war, the sacred kingdom of Aquaria, strangers are forbidden for entering. In times of peace, we would allow you to tour compound. I'm very sorry, but these are my orders. This is the mansion of Count Waltor, ruler of Coruscant. Count Waltor is terribly busy, as His Excellency also serves the commander of the Storm Brigade. I'm afraid only those who have official business with His Excellency may enter. Wow, very important dude. By the decree of Duke Fox, captain of the Dragon Brigade, no one may enter or leave this town. I'm sorry. Please hold on until tomorrow. Perhaps Count Waltor will do something then. Waltor's. How? And we're in the graveyard here now. It is here that I offer my daily prayers. I pray for the followers of Aprius, the sun god, who were slain. I suppose there were some who were deceived by the religious community into thinking their actions were just. But I believe that Aprius will still forgive them and guide their spirits into the afterlife. Wow, that's pretty noble of you, man. I heard that. Yeah, we already went for this. Even if we make a run for it, we've got nowhere to go. Let's just keep the Veil of Trust up for right now. He's right. I mean, there's nowhere else to go. Except back to Eriglyph, but then that would be kind of backtracking. I'm Shelby, heavy-handed lieutenant of the Black Brigade. I shall punish Nell Zephyr, the Crimson Blade criminal from Aquaria. Take that and that, ha-ha! Hello there, welcome. So what can I do for you? We don't have enough good money right now. We'll do that after some grinding. I think we need to find Nell. I'll find out what Nell's doing, you know? Scarsa, a town of miners and craftsmen. Well, at least what it used to be. These days, it's just like any other town. Now that you mention, a carriage did just pass by at a tremendous speed. I wonder if something happened. Oh boy. That's not good. Have you heard? Word is the yield from Cursa Caverns has fallen, so they've sacked us miners. Bah! This wouldn't have happened if we could have used the big coral mine. Then again, I got all that money. They're calling it compensation or something of sort. I suppose I should just go and enjoy myself and forget about working for a while. That's not good, my dude. You're probably gonna get fucked that way. That's how they fuck you, you know? You don't stay busy, they fucking fuck you. It's true that a great many miners and blacksmiths have left town, but the town itself has not changed a bit. Instead, the sound of hammers striking metal. Now we have the sound of lum hooves. You're armed, so that must mean you're a soldier, right? Gosh, I wish I could be a soldier. One day, my young friend, one day. Just stay thirsty. The people of this kingdom have all gone mad. It does not matter whether the Church of Ep6 believers were plotting to kill the king. Many people are going to die now. How can everyone remain indifferent in the face of such tragedy? My dear, I wonder if those Church of Ep6 believers really were plotting to assassinate the king. One thing I'm sure of is my son could not be involved in such things. My son lost his life for his religious beliefs. Imagine risking one's life to worship gods who are supposed to be there to protect you. It makes no sense if you think about it. Honey, it's called faith. And your son's faith mattered more. Man. You know, this place is so big and so vast. Oh, look, more treasure. Oh, 524, we got some money. And some blueberries, yay! Oh, and here's a workshop. We're gonna be coming to these a lot in the game. When you get to a workshop, that's something that's good and will help you make more money. But in the future episode, we'll show how that works. Shoot. I think we've done a lot over here that we can do. Man. This is actually one of my favorite songs for the whole game, guys. It reminds me of Pussycat Dolls. It seems the nobles have not even considered clearing out those winged dragons. They have settled in the Bakerel mine. It's as if they're no longer interested in the northern mountains. It's true, the yield has fallen over the years, but there's still plenty of copper to be held within that mine. Master Fate, I presume. How do you do? I'm Aster. I serve under Lady Nell in the Secret Legion. It's an honor to meet you. Thanks to the chaos that Tanya and Farlene have caused among the guards, you can now escape town by passing through the Cursor Caverns. To the north, the guards won't even notice you. The longer you wait, the more difficult it will be to escape. Please, get moving as soon as you can. Thanks, my dude. That's actually some good advice. If someone gives you advice like that because they trust you and they care about you, you should probably take it. If they, however, are doing that to trick you, be careful what they say. We should be able to find Nell soon. I think we're supposed to explore the whole town. That's what we're trying to do. Oh, look at this! We found some perfect berries. Those berries are gonna come handy later. We're in the grocer of an Iron Curtain. Sigh. I'm hungry. My mother is so annoying. The way she goes on and on about how taking care of one's appearance is one of the duties of nobility. She won't even hire a chef, though we certainly have the money. Man, really, dude. Hello there, welcome to my shop. You'll love our low prices. Maybe when I come back from grinding. This is gonna be one of my longer episodes, guys, so don't worry. I already know it was gonna be this way because of the fact that when I played for the first time, it took me a while to get past this part. And it's because we're looking for Nell. And Nell's an important character, guys, so if you don't know too much about this game, Nell is a very important character. So what'll be, kid? Don't give some tired old line like a glass of milk, please. Have a beer. Well, don't mind if I do. What's this war about anyway? Didn't our ancestors used to live on that land that is in Aquaria now? What's wrong with the people who once lived there returning to where they rightfully belong? Huh? Fuck me! No, dude. The lord of our town, Count Wotar, is a fabulous person, you know. His Excellency is much friendlier than Duke Vox, and much kinder than Sir Albel. I believe that. Well now, you don't look like you're from these parts, young man. Are you a soldier, perhaps? I was a soldier. My mom was a... I was a Vietnam veteran. Before the war started, the east side of the town was on our kingdom's border with the sacred kingdom of Aquaria. Now the border is far to the east. It's shifted all the way to the near areas. It's all thanks to His Royal Majesty. My bad. The war against the sacred kingdom of Aquaria wages upon the wastelands east of town. I wonder how long before decisive battles are fought. Huh? You want to know how I can be so at ease despite the war? It's quite simple. You see, I have faith in Count Woltar, Lord of Corsa, and Captain of the Storm Brigade. Count Woltar and his Storm Brigade will protect our town no matter what happens. Yeah, stand by your man, dude. Stand by your man. Damn it, really? It's taking longer than I think it should have. Who'd thought if I ever get all this here money, even though I'm out of work, I'll have to give those winged dragons a little more respect. Probably. You probably should. It's probably hard to train a dragon, guys. And I don't think the movie makes up for it. Oh, wait, we've been here already. I mean, think about it. To train a dragon, you must be willing to become dragon poo. Welcome to the Master Slayer, the armor for those who enjoy a bloody battle. Oh. I mean, I think if you were to train a dragon, it's not going to be like you train a Charizard or train a, what do you call them, a Dragonite or a Garchomp. I think you'd probably die trying to, I think you would die trying to raise a dragon, a real-life dragon. I think this is another workshop here. Yep. Ah, man. This is gonna take a while. That woman you're with hasn't yet returned. Would you like to eat and wait? Even though we make it. Alright guys, this is probably going to be our sleeping quarters for this part. So, what would you think about that? You know, what do you like to sleep on mostly? Me personally, I like my bed right now. But I also love my parents' couch. So, you guys gotta think, what do you guys like to sleep on? I've been actually thinking about that lately because I'm actually thinking about moving out one day, so, you know, I heard that some secret weapon from King of the Britain attacked the city of Erico. There sure have been a lot of disturbing things that could, you know, I mean, I just thought about that. It's like, okay, what would I sleep on once I move out and live on my own, you know? I mean, and I'm one of those people who don't have a problem with sleeping on the ground too. So if I was to end up homeless, I mean, I wouldn't be that much worried about sleeping on the ground. My biggest concern at that point in time is getting a job to make money and finding ways how to make it happen, you know? Much like this YouTube channel, I decided to make it just because, for one, it's like a hobby, and two, it's something I can do that can generate some money. However, it's a blacksmith or soldiers. There's always someone making all sorts of noise in the middle of the night. I really can't stand it anymore. I have so gone through this town so much already. Is there anybody else that I haven't talked to? We already talked to the boy and talked to the girl. I think, did we talk to this guy? Yeah, we did. Now he's talking about white dragons. We talked to the soldiers already. I wonder if those criminals who raided the royal city were sent by Aquaria. We are at war with them right now, so you have to admit it's a possibility. Okay, maybe this is the last part. One day, the church in our town was suddenly surrounded by dozens of soldiers who proceeded to arrest the many followers of the Church of Aprius who had gathered there. A subsequent investigation by Duke Fox, captain of the Dragon Brigade, concluded that believers of Aprius who gathered there were plotting the assassination of His Royal Majesty. When His Royal Majesty heard about the assassination plot, he had declared war on the sacred kingdom of Aquaria, which was thought to be behind the plot. This is why all the temples of the churches of Aprius were burned to the ground, and even the worship of the father god Aprius was banned. Still, I doubt the queen or the high priest of the sacred kingdom of Aquaria, let alone the tens of thousands of followers of Aprius, intended to carry out such a terrible act of assassinating the king. It's actually quite a simple matter. Our country merely needed a reason like that so it could invade a sacred kingdom like Aquaria. Wow. And this is, I believe this is the Bay Coral mine, but I'm not sure. I know that mine's a bitch when you go into it, when you get further into the game. What does that do it now? I believe it does. Alright.
It is her.
And I said to them that he was kind of cute. The other one is so ugly too. With that blue hair and that small biceps he has.
What's she doing in a place like this?
According to our latest information, I see. They're up to the same nasty tricks as always. Is it the Dragon Brigade? No, it's the Black Brigade. Of course, the Dragon Brigade is backing them up. I see. Good work. Whatever you do, please don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. You know they plan to... Go. Yes, ma'am.
You're kind of cute.
What are you doing out here?
Nothing really. I was passing by and saw you, so... Who was that?
She works for me, gathering intelligence here in Tulsa. I was just checking up on her.
Is something the matter? It looked pretty grim.
Nothing unexpected. I found out her pursuers are getting close to this town.
That's it?
Yes. Why?
Oh, well, no reason really.
We leave first thing in the morning. We can't afford to waste any time here.
There you are. You two again?
I ran into her at the entrance.
Like you said.
Oh, nice. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. Must have just been fatigue catching up with me.
Right. Well, hope that's all.
Sorry to worry you guys.
As long as you're okay. Don't sweat.
It'll be night soon. You should rest up. Tomorrow we'll have some Christmas cabins.
Girl saw cabins.
Mine shafts to the north of town. We'll go through there to walk. Of course, it'd be faster to go through the wilderness to the east. But we can't be sure that we won't be able to find our ships if we go.
And the Krosok caverns are safe?
Well, at least we can be sure there are no Aragorn soldiers to worry about.
Hit it out. What's dangerous about the mine shafts?
Well, a number of monsters have taken up residence there. I'm not saying it's 100% safe. Let's just say I'd rather face them than soldiers. Now that everyone knows the plan, let's get some sleep. We leave early.
All right.
Okay.
Now, can I ask you something?
What?
Do you think Tymaeve and Farlene got away okay?
They'll be fine. Those girls can fend for themselves. They're trained for these eventualities.
I hope you're right.
Hurry up and get ready. Our pursuers are not far away.
Yeah.
Okay, we can save here. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit of grinding before we end the episode, guys. So, one thing is for sure, we're not gonna go into the mine shaft yet. I'm gonna save that for the next episode. Meanwhile, before we do anything else, I just want to grind up over here. And maybe try one of our newest gear attacks. Let's try putting up a new attack too, because we learned another attack. Plus, I kind of want to complete them now. Yeah, blazing sword, bitches! So, yeah, basically I just wanted to do that. Let's just get our guys up to levels and continue on with the story in the next episode. But as we all found out just now, Nell's mission, not Mel, Nell's mission, is basically to get us to help Aquaria complete their weapon, which has the power of a lightning bolt. And it would be it'd be more beneficial because of the fact they have runology, and it could help stop the war between them and Eriglyph. The kind of weapon we're looking at will be determined in the future episodes, but it's gonna be an amazing feat.
That was easy.
For the technology of the people on this planet. Now, here's the thing that I didn't show in the other episodes, but if you use aqua berries, they help recover poison. And look, a Black Brigade soldier. He should probably give us some experience. Wow, fuck me. So basically, yeah. That's how it happens. What happens when you get attacked like that. Alright. Well, since I'm gonna be doing grinding and I don't wanna keep you guys going for this full episode just seeing me grind, I'm gonna end the episode here. So what we've learned, recap of this episode, is that now that we have escaped Eriglyph's prison, we learned about Nell's mission, and we found out that as her, well, captives or whatever, what we call, maybe just compadres with her, I don't know. She's obviously a sexy woman who wants to take care of us just because they want to help build her mission. Her mission is to get us to go to Aquaria so we can help complete their weapon and help them end the war. In the process, her subordinates, Tanya and Farlene, have gone and sacrificed themselves to help save us. On top of that, we also realized that maybe the situation is more dire than it sounds. And now that after all this, we now have to go through the mine shaft of Corsa to get to Aquaria or Arias. That's where she mentioned. So, what's gonna happen, you know, next? Well, I know what's gonna happen, but I'm not gonna spoil anything for you guys. But we're gonna go and continue. Also, just letting you guys know, I know I spoke about sexism and feminism about this whole scenario between Eriglyph and Aquaria. It's just, to me, like I said, it's the opposition. So you got males over here, females over here. I mean, it sounds sexist. I mean, to see where that commentary is happening right there, you guys gotta just look at it. My honest opinion, women and men should be equal. Transgender people should be equal. The only person that shouldn't be equal out there, and I know for a fact that a lot of people in this world are going to try and fight for it, and that's pedophilia. If you are having sexual urges to be with a child, let me tell you something right now. You need to go get some counseling. You need to go get some therapy because there's something fucked up with you. And it's not because you're a human being. It's more psychologically where you're fucked up. I mean, a child, come on. Why would you want to make love to a child? The best way you can make love to a child is just being a friend, being a person who is there and helps take care of them. You're not supposed to have sexual or intimate relations with a child. But see, there's going to be people who are going to be pushing this movement, guys. And I ask that you guys rebel against that movement because that's just wrong. That's messed up. Children are young and innocent and should remain young and innocent until they grow up and mature into young adults. Other than that, I mean, you should never have any intention of having sexual relations with them. And you know what? I know they're brainwashing kids to thinking that it's okay and that they can handle it. Let me tell you this right now. I've known from stories, I've heard from people who've had sex with kids. The kids actually end up more messed up than you actually think. So, we're gonna end the episode here. Go up against everybody. We gotta rebel against pedophilia, and we gotta help this world repent from pedophilia. Let's get this going, guys. Let's get that movement, the anti-pedophilia movement. You know, we gotta get that thing on the go. We gotta go and rise up against it. On top of that, guys, as far as sexism goes, everybody's equal. Stop being a little pussy. No pun intended. Alright, and on the next time, what does the Coruscant Mines have in store for us? Next time on Star Ocean until the end of time. And right now, guys, I hope you all have a good night. I'm done streaming for the night. I only plan to do 2 episodes per night because this is actually a long ass story, so I hope you guys understand that. Other than that, y'all take care. God bless and love you all. Peace out. Yeah!